Unit 2, orientation to the staff. In our previous unit, we talked about the feel at the keyboard. Here we're going to talk about the visual, the look on the staff. Our music line in spaces, and that's visual. But just as in our other unit when we talked about the feel, we said we have to be listening, tie it to the ear. Similarly, even when we're looking at visual of the staff, don't forget to bring in the listening. What does it sound like? Let's keep bringing it back to the ear. So lines and spaces. When we step at the keyboard, we're moving from a line to a space, line, space, and so forth. But what's kind of exciting about the staff is that when we stack our lines, that means then we're skipping at the keys, right? Because we have line, space, so line stacks them up. And this sort of a stacking is the essence of harmony, because these notes sound good on top of each other. So we've got lines, spaces, lines again, and spaces. So we can do lots of things that way as we stack our notes on the staff even. Space. We can even add another space. So do we hear the difference then between those stacked spaces and lines versus the line space stepwise motion? Let's take a listen to some songs. We got Catch a Falling Star. This is all line space, stepwise, isn't it? So we have space, line space, line space, line space. How about Russian folk song? Here we start out, and we open right there with the stacked notes, stacked thirds, line, and that gives us a chord, doesn't it? In fact, can you play that all with the right hand instead of split between the hands? In other words, we stacked on top of the A, which gives us an A, in this case, A minor chord, because of its darker sound. And maybe we use that for an ending on the piece. In other words, let's give it a special ending by playing those A minor chords going up the keyboard at the end. And we'll end with a nice low A, or even a very low A.